we?
Whoa, what was that? Welcome to episode 51 of the Stogie Society podcast. We're doing the Cohiba Rubicon group review today. How's everybody doing, man?
Good, good.
Pretty good, man.
Good.
Off to a good start. All right. Let's go around and share what we're smoking. I guess I can start, and we'll go to my right. So I have the Cohiba Rubicon in Toro. And got some spirits to pair. Got a whiskey and a tequila. We'll see how it develops.
Nice.
Interesting.
So I'll go next.
Steven.
I've got the Rubicon in Gigante. That's that 6x60. And I am just doing water.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. I
pairing.
want to taste the experience.
Oh, right on.
Good point. Good point. Now I'm gonna switch back to water over here. All right. So my name is Frank, Texas Cigar Society, and I am doing the Robusto, which is the 5x50. And I guess I'll start with water too.
Mm.
I mean, I also have an old fashioned and another drink, but I'll start with water, like Epi.
Nice.
I wanted to be like Frank, so I went with a Robusto. It's the only size I could get, actually. That's why I went with
Nice.
that. But
Same here.
doing that, and I typically don't pair with a cigar, and especially if I've never had one before, because, and this is nothing against anybody who likes pairings. This is just for me. I like to be able to enjoy the cigar and see what the cigar has versus mixing other flavors onto my palate.
Same.
But I did throw a cherry Pepsi in here. I don't even drink
Nice.
soda that often, and I saw it in the fridge, and I was like, I don't know
Yeah,
why,
dude.
but I grabbed it, and I was like, well, whatever. So, cherry Pepsi. That's what we got.
Okay.
And I got the same as Steven. I got the Gigante?
yeah, man.
You would think I'd be able to say that. And I do have a water out here, and I also have 1792 small batch, which I was already sipping on a little bit because I got off work late today. So
Nice.
you know, I'm not going in purist, but Steven can take over different things that I may not get.
All right.
And I have, I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying to fix my mic.
Yeah, hear you.
We can hear you.
All right.
Wait, which mic do you
I-
have? Do you have your external or do you have your
I'm
AirPods?
trying to use this, but I think it's my AirPods that are going off. I'll fix it in a minute. But I have the Toro size.
Nice.
By the
Oh,
way,
nice.
how's my lighting? I just switched it up. How's it look? We good?
That's good.
That's
Yeah,
I
your
love the
lighting's
background,
cool.
by the way.
Yeah.
What's
Nice.
up,
Yeah,
chat?
it's a new.
What's up, Whittleback?
We got
Whittleback.
Whittleback. We have
Carpy.
Cigar Carpenter in the house.
Carpy.
Yeah, let us know if you're smoking the Rubicon with us tonight, or if you're not, what you're smoking, or if you already smoked it. Kind of share your experience along the way as we progress through this non-Cuban Cohiba.
That was good right off the rip.
Really?
Mhm.
What's so good about it?
Wow. It's like I'm already getting like a light roast or a medium roast. It's really good.
Mm,
Damn.
like a coffee kind of note?
hmm
Okay. All right. Yeah, anybody? Oh, you guys are still barely lighting up, right? I'm already like halfway into the first third because,
What
I'm,
cut did you go with, Randall, for this big boy?
a
I
fucking
went with the
machine.
trout. Yeah, I went with the guillotine. I actually do that most of the time.
Well, the 660s, I'm always a little cautious, right? Like
Mhm.
a punch, like a 13 millimeter punch on a Gordo, is almost the whole cap, but it still gives you some restriction in case there's like too open of a draw. I'm always wary about that before I just do it with a guillotine.
Mhm.
It makes sense.
Smoking Sicilian, what's up?
Oh, this is interesting. Right off the rip here.
Yeah, you're already getting like some tasting notes, or
I mean, they're warming up, and this is a bigger
Yeah.
ring gauge, so it's kind of airy. But I'm starting to get a little bit of that build up back of the throat, like cedar a little bit. I'm getting a little bit of that light
Mhm.
roast that DC was talking about too, and then just some generic tobacco flavors. But we'll see.
Yeah, a lot of cedar to start on this Gigante.
Mhm.
So let me ask you guys this real quick. While we're letting these warm up, what was the last Cohiba, I guess just New World Cohiba that you had, and what was your experience with that?
Cohiba
Okay.
Red Dot, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So
That's my only experience with the Cohiba.
yeah.
So I had a Cohiba Dominicana earlier this year, and a buddy of mine he bought a box of them. He went crazy on the bidding site, and I went over to his house to hang out, and he says, why don't you take some of those? I just got those. And I was like, oh man, I don't want to take from your new box. You just got that. I know you're excited about it. And he's like, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan. I had some trouble with them. So why don't you just take some? I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. You should enjoy your box. Like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, I'm having a really, a draw problem with them. And I was like, oh, perfect draw. He's like one of those guys who's like never heard of a perfect draw. It's like, oh yeah, I don't know what that is. So I ordered him one. It's like, yeah, it'll be here tomorrow. So he like got me to take a few with me. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe he's over humidified. Maybe there's an issue, right? So I smoked actually a couple of them over the course of the next few months, just as a trial to see if I could bring down the humidity, if it was going to work itself out, and it didn't. Those the flavor profile wasn't bad, but the construction was actually the bigger problem on those.
Interesting.
On the Dominicana, right?
Yeah, the Dominicana.
Hey, Widowbacks is saying, I'm not used to Steven smoking this type of Cohiba.
I know I get some funny comments of like, like funny looks and all these different little comic faces that people drop on those posts. Like, what is this?
Yeah, for sure. What's up, Javi? Hey, you know what I
Like
just realized?
What's that?
I realized that we're paired up vertically with the Vitola.
Oh, that's cool.
And it wasn't even intentional.
Happenstance there.
So I got a Toro, there's a Gordo, and then the Robusto.
I just wish it was in size order, right? Left to right, smaller.
Yeah.
God, you're so OCD, bro.
Yeah,
I am.
Not as bad as DC though. Not as bad as DC.
Oh no.
Yeah, for me, I'm already, actually coming into the end of the first third. Man, this thing's it burns pretty quick. I lit it while I was setting up, and it was just burning by itself. And yeah, a blast of like I'm getting like more, not medium roast, but like more bold roast coffee notes right up front on the palate. Some like black pepper spice on the tongue, and like a woody medley. Like it for me, it's more than cedar. It's more like a I wouldn't say even like oak or mesquite type of woodiness.
I'm with you on that one. I get a really like light wood.
Yeah, and I haven't done a proper retro yet, but I'll do one in a bit.
Yeah, I'm getting the I'm just getting like a regular roasted coffee, not anything like espresso or dark, just like a medium.
Yeah,
and light wood and cedar. So far.
Right. So
I will
smoking
say-
Sicilian saying for not smoking many Cohiba, I did enjoy it. Okay.
I will say right off the rip here, the retro is surprising me with the kind of intensity it's given.
I'm surprised by it. I mean, I've only
Me too.
experienced that one other Cohiba, but like, so I came into it thinking, whatever. But so far,
Yeah.
not bad, and it's priced right.
Should we get into the blend? Talk about that.
Yep.
So we've
Shoot it.
got an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. So one of my favorite wrapper varieties.
Oh,
Got
nice.
some USA broadleaf on the binder.
Okay.
On the filler, we've got the Dominican Piloto Cubano, those seeds that made their way over from Cuba. Some Honduran leaf as well from La Andrada and Jamastran, and some Nicaraguan leaf from Esteli.
All right. So like a medley of Nicaraguan fillers.
Yeah, multi-country blend.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
Yeah, I do gotta say that on the retro, I do pick up like some sweetness from probably that broadleaf. And definitely I'm getting like right off the bat right now when I did a retro, it was like very not very, but like it's a very distinct floral note on the retro for me. And not very off-putting on the retro. I like the retro more than the notes on the palette.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Are you guys bothered with how close this band resembles the red dot, or is that just me being OCD again? Like, I didn't even know it was orange for like the first 2 weeks I heard about the cigar. It looked red to me.
So
Is
yeah,
it
when
just
I first got them, I just take them out of the thing, shoot my unboxing video, pop them in the humidor. I wasn't even thinking about them. I kind of thought they were red, and then I went back to them and I was like, oh, that's not what I thought it looked like. And so yeah, no, I didn't realize they were orange until a couple days ago. But I mean, I guess like they're doing it as a line extension. They've got the red dot O on the back, and so they're trying to keep it on theme.
See, and if you look at the red dot, you can tell it's definitely orange. But if you're looking at it in like all your cigars together, it almost looks red from back here. You know what I mean? So that's just an observation I had about it.
Yeah. So like a reddish orange band then. It's funny.
Is it like, are the flavors a little muted for you guys? Like really subtle, very very subtle.
On the retro, they're more subtle than on the palette for me.
Like I'm really trying hard to like get something, but
Okay. Well. Whittleback's
It
is saying
definitely
actually
settles a little bit.
Carpy was saying he was gonna do the Rubicon Toro, but he went with the Opus for a Migar. Okay, nice. And Whittlebacks, I couldn't get a Rubicon, but he's got a Dubai. Wow, baller.
Very similar,
All
very
right.
similar right here.
What's up, James?
Hey, what's up, James? We got our
this,
first
guys?
hashtag here. So don't
the
forget to enter the hashtag. And the price pack is posted. Oh, he's got the price pack there. If you can see it, you put it a little bit closer, a little bit higher, like
the,
and more.
the light's
straight.
gonna the light's gonna really affect it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, it's on the Instagram. So we
It's on
got
the
a what?
Instagram, but
Is it a
it's
papi
a-
dinero?
we got Papi Dinero.
Pussy Magnet.
We got the Pussy Magnet, the Principal. I forgot the name of it. It's the new Connecticut one. Accomplice, Connecticut.
Okay.
Then we have the Hanky, and of course the Rubicon and the Robusto size. All courtesy of Sir Louis Cigars. I can't say the rest of it, but
Nice.
Okay, cool, nice. We got
Very
Hound Dog
nice.
in the house. What's up, Hound Dog?
Hound Dog, what up, booze?
I think Hound Dog smoked this one, right? He liked it.
I think so.
Yeah,
So I think he liked
I think
like
he
the
did.
first part.
he said it was a satisfying. If I'm not mistaken, I saw it satisfying.
Okay.
Towards the end, I think he got like a manure flavor. I want to say if this is the correct one.
Well, I mean, what'd you smell when you took it out of the wrapper?
Yeah,
Out of
yeah, that's true.
that cello? Like that was a
Oh, yeah.
strong smell coming out of the cello.
So let me ask Steven and DC for this profile. Would you go with a tequila that's a little bit sweet? This one, this Maestro Dobel Cristalino, or a sour mash that's kind of like it's like Jack, but this is the original stuff from Tennessee. It's called Nelson's Green Brier. I don't know if you heard about this one. It's pretty good.
I mean, so
before.
me personally, neither. I would get into the rum or bourbon, just because that's the kind of sweetness I prefer.
Okay, then this one. Have you had this one?
No.
It's very sweet.
I'll say that one would probably be your better one because it is a lot more sweeter. It'll complement it. And then I think what he's saying is correct because my bourbon is for sure working with this thing right now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then this one's going to be pretty damn good then. All right.
Mine's kind of an easy sipper, but mine's working pretty decent too.
Okay. And Matt, how's that cherry, what is it, cherry Pepsi or cherry Coke?
Yeah,
should
it's
be
all right.
Should be a pretty good pair, no? Since it's
all right. Yeah, I'm getting some good cherry notes on the cigar now, you know. That's the thing with pairings. Like if somebody's drinking like chocolate milk or something with it, right? Then it's like, oh man, I'm getting a lot of chocolate on this. I'm like, are you? Or is it what you're drinking?
Yeah. It also depends, like, because there's like some pairings that are quick on the palate that dissipate pretty quick, and there's some that linger, right? So that also it's another factor there. We got,
and I didn't realize until I saw Michael Herklotz on an interview.
Ooh.
And he was saying that just regular black coffee, which I drink that a lot, is a palate cleanser. So he's like, yeah, you know, I'll have or whatever a black coffee because it's a palate cleanser. And I was like, oh, good to know.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of makes sense since espresso.
It makes sense. Like if you ever go to like
olfactory cleanser, right? For like when you're testing perfumes and colognes.
Right. That's exactly
very
what
interesting. I was barely gonna say that. Thank you for stealing my thunder, Randall.
But
hey, I started that sentence 3 seconds before you started talking. I agree with you. I agree with you, Frank. It's starting to get a little bit more muted. I think it's just settling into some kind of profile, like here at the first third. About 10 minutes in or so. No, actually about 20 minutes in.
Right on.
Like just
Frank.
now on the retro, I started to feel a little sting. Yo,
I was gonna ask.
Am I lagging or what?
No, your camera is that circle? Is that part? What is that part of? Is that StreamYard? Or is that your camera?
Oh, yeah.
I just noticed that. It looks like it's like a fisheye lens about to start.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that.
You got like a vignette. You got a vignette on.
God is watching you.
Right?
Yeah, bro, you got a beauty filter going on or what?
It's not working though.
No, dude, it's because now I'm using. Oh, shut up, asshole. No, I'm using like I guess the ring light is causing that circle. I don't know.
The halo, yeah.
Really?
It adds character.
I guess. Good evening, gentlemen, and Frank. Oh, hey, we're gonna start shit, huh? Crispin.
Oh, Crispin. Okay.
As your buddy, from Texas, bro.
Crispin. I know. Well, I thought he was my buddy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he's got luck tonight. The guest isn't here, so he's not gonna win. He's at Opus. What is it called? Exodus.
Yeah, he does win a lot.
He wins a lot, dude.
He's got good luck, bro. So the Whittlebacks. Yeah, so I didn't answer Randall's question, but for me, the only other Cohiba I smoked was the Connecticut, and yeah, it was aged like 18, 24 months, and it was nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
and if you
I didn't.
and if you look it up, it's one of the more pricier ones. It's like $20 a cigar.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll have to
I-
try one.
Yeah.
I had bought a 5-pack from a certain bidding site of the black label. I guess it's the Cohiba Nicaragua, right? Is that the one? And
Sure.
I mean, maybe. Either way, it was the black label, and it was always my second cigar. So I don't even know what it tastes like purely. I just for some reason it was I bought the Robustos, and it was always like I would do a review maybe in the morning working remote from home or something like that. And then later, if I was like, I just need to pick me up, I need something to keep myself busy, I just grabbed the Robusto because I was like, maybe I'm not in the mood for a Toro again or something longer. And I was like, well, I'll save one for a review maybe. And then it got to the last one, and I was just, wow, I've never smoked them pure yet. Might as well just. So I don't know exactly what it tasted like.
Which
on a
was
pure
it?
palate.
Was it the black,
So paper.
that line, or a different one?
I think there's a gray. I think there's a gray. Let me look it up. I think there's a
Okay.
Cohiba.
Yeah,
Cohiba.
I think the one that specifically says Nicaragua on it.
Yeah, that's the one. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So Cohiba Nicaragua. It was super cheap on a certain bidding site, and I just picked it up as like almost like when you're going to a register and you see the stuff by the register and you're like, oh yeah, throw that in there too. So that was my last experience. I will say the Red Dot, much like Matt, I've smoked a few of those. I even did a review like 4 or 5 years ago, and I was impressed in the review. Revisiting though, it's way overpriced. Personally, I think it's too popular. I think it's trying to be something that it's punching out of its weight class. But I know a lot of people that like it. I think it's okay. It's just not worth the. What is that one like? 21? Is that $21?
The one I just showed you.
24.
No, the Red Dot.
Oh, the Red Dot.
It's 20
No,
something,
the red
right?
dot. Well, yeah, I was at 22, 24.
What's up, Stogie P? Yeah, so
Hey.
I just feel like for that you can get something way better.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and this one's 10. So like I'm not mad at this for $10.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
this
same.
cigar is.
Yeah,
I forgot what I
this
paid
is-
for mine. I gotta look it up.
Well, right now I'm still not getting any flavor for it, but from it. But I mean, the price point is good if it gets better.
I'm kind of glad you brought that up because mine just kind of muted out, and I'm still very much into the first third.
Yeah,
like
at the
where I'm
beginning,
at,
I
I mean,
got I got that cedar, I got that black pepper, which kind of was really nice up front, and then it really, and to be honest, with the 660, I was expecting it to be muted, but indeed it is.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out. There is a note, Steven. I don't know if you're getting it. There is something it's trying to do. I'm just not figuring out yet exactly.
There was a
what
light
it's trying to do.
citrus for a sec.
Yeah, there's something weird it's trying to accomplish in the kind of close to the second third, or 75% through the first third.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
at
trying to figure out
some
exactly where
points,
it's
I
going.
think that there's something slightly chocolatey, but it's not really strong.
Yeah, I haven't gotten chocolate yet, but I'm almost getting like a spiced hay, and I
could see
think
that.
that's where it's going, but I'm not sure. I just gotta do more research.
Have you hit the retro?
Oh, I hit the retro way too much. I probably blow out my palate. I'm probably not even a good YouTuber.
The retro adds a nice bit to the profile. It's definitely more enjoyable with that.
Yeah, definitely agree. I'll see what room temperature bourbon does now that my ice is melted out of the first cup.
Hey, speaking of room temperature, Matt, what are you gonna say about this? What do you think about that? Have you ever tried that? Is your pairing on
with the
ice?
room temperature? Yeah, whenever I do have a pairing with a cigar, it's usually with ice, but I'll have to try that. I'll try that.
Hell yeah.
I'll try room temp, see how that changes it up. Because with pairings, I do, typically on a first time having a cigar, like I said, I don't, because I want to get what the cigar has. But like, with follow-up cigars and other just go-to cigars, there's certain ones that are good with pairing certain ways, and it helps enhance the experience for me. And so it's not that I don't do pairings at all, but I've never tried a room temperature. So I'm not really big into soda anyways, but I'll try that. Maybe
I
I'll
will
do it
say
next time.
I don't really ever have like the regular sugared Coke or sodas. I usually do like Coke Zeros, whatever. I was having the My Father Blue, and dude, like it was just the notes were just completely like off to it. Like, I wanted to get rid of it like within the first third.
What?
And yeah, dude, I didn't like it. Like, well, I don't know if maybe it just wasn't ready or like whatever the particular one. And then my buddy's like, "Hey, I'm gonna bring you a regular Coke," and I'm like, "Okay, well, whatever." It's all he had. Dude, it fixed it. Like for some reason, the regular Coke and the My Father's the Blue,
Yeah.
it works. It pairs good with a regular Coke.
Mm.
I agree with Carpenter on this comment that's on the screen right now. They make enough money, dude. They should cost $9-10. I've never had one that really blew me away. That's New World, and I've never had one that's Cuban yet because they're super expensive as Cubans.
Oh.
Which,
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, I took one out of my cart last year when I was in Ecuador. It brought my bill down $151.
I believe
It
that.
was a Cuban. Yeah, it was a little.
Did you grab a
Cohiba
Maduro 5?
Sigulo. It was the Sigulo, the Cohiba Sigulo or whatever.
Siglo.
And it was it was up at my cart was at like 480.
Were you trying to grab a Siglo 6?
Maybe, I don't remember. I just remember
Okay.
I said the
It
guy
has to
was
be,
giving me the
dude.
prices in Spanish, or the guy was giving me the price, and I was like, "Con cueste?" And he goes,
What the
and he took it off, and it was like, "Oh, tres cenas? Sí, yeah. Remove, take it out."
That whistle was him saying, "If you have to ask."
Oh yeah,
Pretty much,
He was
yeah.
like,
You can't afford it. That's good.
yeah. Well, I was whatever.
what was I gonna say?
It's a good
Randall,
question,
you were
Wolfpack.
you
Go
were
ahead.
you were like, just throw it in the bag, huh? And you're like, oh, never mind, take it out the bag.
No. I asked him. I came up with the cigar box of like 8-10 Cubans. He gave me an original price,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, just out of curiosity, if I took out this one and it was a Cohiba, and he gives me a price that I was willing to pay, right? And so I said, yeah. And then I did the math, and it was $151.
Mhm.
And I said to my wife, I said, yeah, maybe next time. Maybe I'll do that next time.
Yeah, your Siglo 6, Pyramides, the entirety of the Maduro 5 line, those are all kind of up in that range. So
Yeah.
All right. So, do we want to answer Whittleback's question, Steven?
what we got here? Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
let's
the
see
floor.
here. I generally don't, dig too much into them, but I will say that I brought out from my humidor some of the favorites of the what we would call Cuban copycat brands.
Okay.
And so if none of you have been seeing the things I post on my Instagram, this this glass tubo is one of them, and it's called the Cohiba Edición Diamante. So this, I would say, is probably the best of what I think non-Cuban General Cigar Co. Cohiba has produced over the years. And so I'll give you a little story on these dildos. So 2011 IPCPR trade show, General Cigar Co. came out with like a chest humidor, and this was the Edición Diamante, and the whole thing was like aged wrapper leaf, aged Cameroon from 1980, right? And so it was like geared toward collectors. It was super limited. So they'd only done like 100 humidors, and they were over $4,000 for one of these humidors. So it was like specifically collector driven. And then in 2012, they put it out in a couple sizes, and it was a Toro and a Robusto. So this is one of the original Toro from the box that I bought in that year in 2012. So this is the last one of that box. And so these don't exist anymore. You can't get them anywhere. And then the year after that, in 2013, they came out with this big honker, which is and the same thing. No, not the Weller, dude.
That's a Royale. Royale.
This is many years before Weller was even thought of. So this is
blue,
that,
right?
So they have a black, blue, and a red now.
Okay.
And so this is the Edición Diamante that was the same wrapper. So they're still using supposedly this 1980 bale, and it was a screw top.
Oh, nice.
Screw top, A size for Edición Diamante. So I think that this is the best of what they had put out over the years. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but the inside of the tube is all cedar lined as well on the both. So, like really, really well done in terms of packaging. The flavor profile was good. I mean, it's been many, many years now later. I don't know how it would be now, but it was kind of for me like a time capsule of one of the first boxes I ever bought. But I do remember it to be quite a good cigar. So that's the story about my favorite of those.
Oh, cool.
Can I comment on Ben's comment here? The A&W ice cream sundae, something funny about that. I bought a 12-pack because I was curious. I got the 0 sugar. I thought at first I hated it as a soda, as a pairing, as anything. It was too sweet. I started to appreciate it after like the 4th or 5th can. I started adding it to whiskeys and bourbons. But then I started appreciating it after that as a pairing by itself. So yeah, I agree with you, Ben. It's a weird soda to have if you're just having dinner. Like if it's like chicken and broccoli and then the A&W sundae, sucks. But you start appreciating it if you are doing something like smoking a cigar or drinking or something like that. It's definitely great.
Right on. Frank, what about you? What's your the question was
favorite Cuban
favorite and least favorite non-Cuban brands.
I had the oil in Monterrey. That one, I forgot which one, the Corojo. And it was pretty good.
Okay.
Least favorite is definitely Punch.
Oh, dude, Punch. They're horrible.
And there are a couple
I agree with you on that.
There are a couple of Monte Cristos that I do like. I would say that's about as far as I go with the copycat Cuban line. I haven't had any San Cristobals or anything like that, or Partagas. Yeah, so I couldn't tell you about that.
Okay, Matt, you mentioned the Monte Cristo. Was that your favorite or least favorite?
Yeah, so for me, and I haven't had many New World of these, but like I agree with the Punch. I've had Punch and Partagas, and the couple that I had, right, just a couple of each. Didn't like them. Don't remember what they were. And I'm sure they got something in all their lines that I'd like, you know what I mean? But for me, one that I was like, okay, this isn't too bad, like a good yard gar or whatever, is the Monte Cristo Nicaragua series. And specifically, if it has some age on it, because Albert Pena, say it right? Anyways, Albert had sent me some, and he's like, hey, these are like 3 years old. And fired one up one day, and I was like, this isn't too shabby. So I ended up getting 20 or 30 of them just to throw away and just sit for a few years. But
wow.
I'll smoke one now and then just to kind of see how they're going. And like, again, it's nothing that's going to like blow your socks off. But again, just looking for a cigar to grab just for a whatever anytime cigar. It wasn't too bad. And then I was just looking at my videos. I haven't put out the one for that Nicaragua series, but I did put one out for the Monte Cristo Platinum, and I gave it 3.0 3.0 stars. So just out of the two in the twos, that's going to be one where it's just kind of boring. So it's just out of the boring, you know. I don't know that I'll really ever get any again, but if one came in a sampler pack, no big deal. I'd smoke it.
Yeah, like a one and done type thing.
Yeah, and you know, if it came in a sampler or somebody had sent one, I wouldn't be mad. It'd be like, okay, you know, this one's all right, that kind of thing. So Monte Cristo for me, and I have a few more because I bought a whole sampler that has a few of them. The 1935 is in it. The regular Monte Cristo's in it. The Monte Cristo Monty is in it, which I haven't had, and the white series, which I've had that and I didn't really care for it. But there's a few more I'm going to try and just see what happens. But I do, with having this Cohiba here, this one's not too bad. It does make me want to get one or two here or there of some different ones. And because my problem is if I like with the Partagas, I've had a couple of those and I couldn't even finish them. But that doesn't mean they're not going to have anything else in their line that maybe I am going to like. But then I get scared. I'm like, man, those other two, they weren't any good. Like, why do I want to spend $15 on this? I get this, but
yeah, exactly.
You know,
yeah. I mean, before I even like really got too much into, you know, trying a lot of different brands, used to pop into my local Total Wine and, you know, grab something for the golf course, some whiskey and whatever, and pay $30 for that. So and feel like I was a real cool dude. So
dude, I'm telling you, I did the same thing when I started Total Wine. That's why I was like all about Oliva, Padron. Partagas has some Total Wine. And you know, I think the most expensive thing they have is Padron. The Weller is about 25 MSRP there. But back when I started, the Weller wasn't a thing yet, I don't think. And
right,
it would be like, you know, maybe they had like a $40 Padron, some another. But maybe back then it was less. I don't, you know, it's hard to remember MSRP at a certain time. But I remember when I bought when I had the red dot, which isn't a Padron, obviously, but when I had the Cohiba red dot and it was 21, I remember thinking, this has got to be good because I never spend this much money on one cigar. Like, who would do that, right?
It has to be. It has to be good.
It has to be good.
I mean, that hinges on
that's newbie thinking. You know what I mean? like you go by people, different things.
But I mean, they know how to do marketing, right? Like that from the beginning, right? General Cigar Co.'s production of Cohiba after the embargo is a big. It shows they understand marketing and they understand people's misunderstanding of marketing. And so if you price a product like this at a lower range, the general consensus is that people will think it's a lesser product because it's priced lower, and that you inherently will think that it's a better product because it's priced higher. So they're still doing some of that.
Yeah. So we're probably at a good point. What are you guys getting? What do you guys think your specific sizes at this point in the cigar? I'm hitting my second, third. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm at about the same too.
Right on.
So,
DC, you haven't said, pretty quiet today, bro. What do you got? Oh, you're pretty in the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
Relax your throat, DC.
There's nothing. Wow. Got right into the mic for that one. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Sora, clip that. No.
Sora.
I mean, in all honesty, it's still pretty muted. There's nothing going on with it. It's not. In the beginning was like, oh shit, I'm excited. Like this is gonna be good, and then it just all went out the door. Like there's nothing going on right now. I'm not impressed. I'll be honest. It's I'm taking my time, but because like I'm hoping something builds up. I'm drinking a little more like of my bourbon, but I think that's not really helping. It's not doing much. It's not waking anything up. I'm gonna move into water in a second and see if that does anything, but
it won't.
There's nothing.
I've done that a couple of times. Like maybe I just got to clean my palate. Like,
me too.
I mean, I might go get a coffee right now. I might.
I was about to say,
do that, but
I switched out to a coffee, and it made a difference.
I mean,
Very
coffee
cool.
fixes every cigar, right?
Yeah.
but is that the
Oh.
cigar or is that more the coffee though? Like at the same time, it might.
I mean, but
You know?
that argument could be made about any pairing, right? Like a well-balanced, like well-done cigar doesn't need a pairing. Shouldn't leave your
True.
mouth feeling dry. It shouldn't leave you feeling like you need to clean yourself. And other cigars make you feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell
the
you.
question earlier, Monte Cristo is probably the worst New World I've had. So
I remember. I remember that one for sure. You should probably try a punch. It'll be
or actually,
the worst one.
it would be Monte Cristo and then Romeo and Julieta.
Oh yeah.
That one I had was terrible. I don't think I've had more than 3 of those New Worlds after that. Like it was just nothing was hitting at all.
Yeah, Romeo, like the 1875.
I'd have to
Yep.
look. It's like one of my
Okay.
first like posts on my Instagram, dude. It was
Red
one of them.
band. Red band.
I'd have to look, bro. I wouldn't even remember.
I mean,
Okay.
the 1875 like has distinct tasting notes of paper bag. So
It might be it
Yeah.
because I think I do remember saying paper bag.
yummy.
Yeah. So
If,
for
if,
me,
if I can, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna describe because I'm already wrapping up the second third. Look at the construction on this thing. Pretty good.
Yeah. Construction's
Yeah,
not
you can't
bad.
complain on that front.
You can't. Yeah, I can't complain about construction.
Well, I could.
I don't know.
It
I
was going
think
good for a little while. It was going good for a little while, and then it just it got real flaky ash. The burn line got a little wonky now.
yeah, dude. I think there's something going on with that cigar. But for me, I'm definitely getting that clove spice that damn, I forgot who mentioned that, but Sicilian cigar. Clove spice on the palate now, and I still getting like a wood medley, but it's more floral, so more like oak, maybe. No more of that mesquite. Definitely still some coffee. And on the retro, still like I'm getting like a little sweet note. So it's still my favorite on the retro, and it's not very aggressive. Yeah, so I think it's going well.
I'm getting exactly what Hugo's getting on mine. The sweet note, I can't quite pinpoint it, but there in the retro, I will say, as I'm down to this point here, it's not muted, but the flavors aren't as bold in my face as they were. I mean, it wasn't big and bold in my face at the beginning, but you know what I mean? What it was at the beginning, it's kind of dialing back. The volume's turned down a little bit. Still there, more on the retro for me than on the regular palette, but it's like it's turned down a notch.
Okay, right on.
But still not bad. Like it's fine.
I'll say when I asked the question for like 15 minutes, the cigar was muted. There was like I wasn't getting much. I was just smoking and talking to you guys. Just now in the last 2 or 3 minutes, probably during what DC was talking about, it finally picked back up again to be kind of interesting, which I think is kind of it's nice. I'm glad it did, but it's also kind of annoying. It's like the eye of a storm, right? Like I was in a hurricane when I first started. I was like, oh, there's a storm front moving in. And then in the first third, it was fine. And then there was this weird, like 15, 20 minutes where I was like, yeah, it's trying to do something. I don't know what it's doing. It's starting to pick back up, but all it's doing is trying to replicate what it had on its first hit. Like if it's an album, the first hit song, there's like a second song that might do almost as well, like maybe hit the top 30 in the charts in the US. And I'm just kind of like, that's cool, man. Glad you're trying to redo the hits, but let's go for something a little different. I mean, it's not terrible at this moment in time, but there was about 20 minutes where I was just like, okay, it's okay.
And I'm gonna echo what Randall was saying. Like it just now, it starting to pick up. Like now, I'm getting a little bit of a like a slight pepper, like a sugar cone.
Again.
Yeah, I'm getting that sugar cone. and like that light wood now has become a very dark wood.
Yeah.
Almost
Sounds
like
like the Robusto is a nicer experience so far.
yeah. It's but
Mhm.
it didn't hit until almost the end of the second third. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, I have another one.
Inconsistency.
I'm gonna let it, do its
Yeah, I have
thing.
another one
Maybe, I don't
too.
know.
I have the
Acclimate.
Toro.
That's all right. I bought 2 Robustos because I don't know why. But
I got
yeah, I
one.
mean, like right, just at this point right now, it's starting to get good. I'm actually enjoying it now.
I'll be curious to hear because I just bought the one. I'll be curious to hear, Frank, whenever you do get to the second one, what your experience is with that compared to this one. Because I'm wondering with consistency, because some are muted at the beginning, then are picking up. Mine's starting to dial back, but the beginning it wasn't muted. I'll be curious, Frank, once you do smoke that other one.
I'll let you know for sure, man. I probably will do a review on it, so it probably will be smoked. And then a couple months, I think. I'll give it like a month or 2.
Dude,
Sounds
just
good. This weekend, then? This weekend. Let's do it.
just
It's Frank. It's not Randall. It's Frank.
Yeah, dude,
Randall
I'm-
aging is, according to Ugo, Randall aging is like you give it 2 days and you go, all right, guys, well-aged cigar, let's give it a shot.
Dude, Randall's
Got 48
aging
hours
is
on it.
yeah, Randall's aging is like 23 hours.
Yeah. I'll send a Discord group. Hey guys, I just got this $5 in the mail, and then like Friday morning, like I got it on Thursday night. Friday morning, all right, guys, what's up? Well-aged cigar here. Let's give it a
yeah,
shot.
dude.
Dude, it's because life is short. Like Matt said, what if I get hit by a train while I'm in my living room?
So
Smoking.
to that, I will
While
say
you're in your
that is
living
wh-
room.
Yeah,
So
it's
to
on the
that,
tracks.
that is why now I started smoking like the Opus, like the Dubai, and I'm gonna probably smoke the black, or like probably this week. Is I really took to heart what you said, Matt. Is like you don't have a celebration cigar, you just smoke whatever it is you want to, and like I'm doing that now, and I like that. I really do.
Yeah, there's more
Like
than one in the world, right? Like you have one, maybe. I do the same thing. I used to like, like I'm like, oh, I'm gonna save this. I still have the second ever Opus X I had is still in my humidor from like a year or so ago. But I've smoked a few Opuses that I got before that one since then, because I'm like, yeah, well, let's try this one.
Yeah, I mean,
So we got an important question right here from the Mash Bill. Do our entries on
So-
IG and putting the hashtag count for the giveaway.
so I'm gonna take this one. Yes. So you still have to put the Sir Louis cigars, and what's gonna happen is at the end when we do the giveaway, we're gonna check and make sure that you did go through the Instagram, do the like, shared everything that was posted on that Instagram. We're gonna make sure you followed it. If you didn't, you will not win. You do have to be present, and it only is for U.S.
Participants.
domestic
US
shipping.
addresses.
Yeah,
There you
Hawaii
go.
and Alaska will probably have to we'll work something out with shipping and stuff. But anything in the domestic U.S., we'll ship it out to you. So please, definitely, hit that hashtag, Sir Louis Cigars, and if you haven't yet, go to the Instagram and just it takes a couple seconds to share, post, and whatever it is, right? I mean,
What's only tag, right? Tag. You said tag.
tag and like and follow us and Sir Louis and Sir Louis Life. So it's as easy as it's gonna get. And I mean, if you want the 5-pack, I think the 5-pack is pretty good. Like I will say, I would love to try that principle. I probably will buy one on my own, and of course the Asian puss and the Papi Dinero. Yeah. I don't know if it's the Ladyboy or the Asian puss, so y'all might get a Ladyboy. I don't know.
Do you ever really know?
You never know, depending on where you are.
Yeah. So the actual Asian the pussy magnet, the Asian whatever Asian puss has two sizes or two settings. It's the Asian puss and it's the lady boy. Well, that's how he says it. I don't know if there's a difference in the blend or whatever. That's how Sir Louis says it. So I mean, but
I
still, like,
appreciate the cultural significance of that.
yeah. I asked. I mean, like, but now he's like, it's just being silly. I'm like, okay, all right. I thought it was like Asian. Maybe he was gonna have like Asian tobacco in it or something nice. Just it's just like a whatever. Like, yeah,
you want to show AZ the price pack?
Yeah, let me take them out and just go one by one because the lighting is gonna be kind of.
So the hashtag, it's just Sir Louis. If you look at the banner on the bottom, it's just Sir Louis, not Sir Louis Cigars. So it's just Sir Louis.
So yeah, Sir Louis. So this is the Papi Dinero. This is the one of his like blends he makes, and this is a big old boy. Like, this is a giant cigar. And I will say Sir Louis does come out with some good cigars. Like his street meats line is phenomenal. Like, I don't think I've ever had a bad one. And the next one is the Pussy Magnet. This is the Asian Puss. And you can't really see it. Again, my lighting is bad. I wish I had better.
Frank has one key
Also,
light.
real quick, can we make sure that you guys are, because I see a lot of hashtags with the incorrect verbiage.
Yeah, Josephus has it. It's Sir Louis. That's it.
It's just Sir Louis. No, not Sir Louis Cigars. Just Sir Louis.
Spelling needs to be correct too, right?
This is the principal accomplice in Connecticut, which I've never had any of the accomplices. They have different ones on there. I don't know. Then it's the come on. It's the Heineke smoking jacket.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and this was the bigger boy here. And then
I noticed that Edgar changed his handle. Now it's Edgar SLA. Oh, watch out, bro.
Ooh.
And of course, what we're smoking right now is the Cohiba Rubicon in Robusto size.
So you Robusto guys better be pretty accurate on your review, or they're gonna circle back and see how good your palates are.
Hey, I'm down for a man.
There's inconsistency, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
I will say real quick, it's off subject slightly. When you see an Instagram, it's like, hey, win this. What's your criteria for being like, I'm not even joining? Because when I see someone say, follow these 4 channels, like, share, go on Facebook, I'm like, dude, I don't care about that humidor.
If I got to go to another, like, to their link tree to get to an external site.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, same. Okay, it's not just me.
No.
Not just me then. Okay. If I got to follow 6 channels, go to their newsletter and type in, like, send me everything. No, I'm not.
You guys are liars, bro. You guys tag me on giveaways every single day. Like,
no, we're not liars, dude. There's plenty of giveaways on Instagram. There's just like and share with 3 friends. And I'm like, yeah, I'm all over that. I got 6 right here. I got 5 others right here. And I could find a 6th.
Yeah, it's just when they make you go into like their site and you know, sign up for whatever like link and put your email and you know, do all these little like check marks and stuff. Nah, fuck that, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing all that.
The price on this cigar is what, $9 to $10 or $9 to $11, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be safe.
MSRPs were all under 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I looked up mine. It was $8.92.
Carpy's like, I ain't doing all that.
Speaking of MSRP and everything, you guys want to talk about the California stuff that's going on right now?
Do you have is there an update on that?
Yeah, dude. There's a couple updates. So the CRA, PCA, and a bunch of homies. So like Oliva, Fuente, JC Newman, and a bunch of others have banded together. And they actually are, as of today, seeking a temporary restraining order against the enforcement of AB 3218. And so I think that's a really interesting way to go around it. But they're basically saying, hey, this is arbitrary, unworkable, impossible to comply with. And they're also citing that they've made good faith attempts to work with the California AG's office to delay this compliance deadline, because essentially tomorrow's the deadline. And so, but all of those previous efforts were denied. And so they're now saying, okay, well, that's fine. If you're denying all of our other efforts, we want a restraining order. And if they get that granted, it would basically protect premium cigars from the new regulations until it can be hashed out. So hopefully that doesn't get denied also, but that's as of today the most current.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, I hate it for you guys in California. Like, that's BS completely, that you got to deal with all this extra BS just because, I don't know, the state's so big or whatever they got going on over there.
Yeah. I mean, and it's super weird to have a piece of legislation that tries to define what a cigar is, or rather what a premium cigar is, to say, you know, if you're $12 and under, then essentially you're not premium. That you have to prove that you're not flavored because, you know, you must just be a Swisher. And they're talking about that on the wholesale scale, not retail. And so what you're talking about then is any cigar under roughly $24 or $25 retail is going to have a wholesale value under that, has to go through this process. So it's massive, especially for companies like Fuente, like Oliva, because it's a fee per SKU and a registration per SKU. So every size in the line, and you have to send a full packaging of whatever the smallest quantity of that cigar is directly to the AG's office. So if the smallest quantity you make is a box of 25, you're going to be sending one of those for every SKU that you need to register. So it's really, really a labor intensive and cost prohibitive process, especially for these big producers.
So 3 things to that. 1, when he says AG scale, he's not talking about Alex Glass.
Nope.
2, this rule makes it to where people in California now can charge a lot more money just to get above that rule, right? Is that, I mean, like, it makes it to where they would want to charge more just so they don't.
It's off the wholesale price, though, isn't
It's
it?
off the wholesale. It has nothing to do with the
wholesale?
retail side.
Okay. And then 3, Widowbacks had a question directly to Stephen about that.
So no, the restraining order is simply against the enforcement of AB 3218, the bill that we're talking about. So it basically is an expansion of the existing flavored tobacco ban. So for those who don't know, flavored tobacco is and has been banned in California for years. And this is one of those situations where a lot of folks will look at new laws and say, hey, like, at what point, if you give an inch, they'll take a mile. This is that. Yeah. And so they said, well, hey, we created the flavored tobacco ban. Let's expand it without a vote. We don't need the people to vote because the people already said they were okay with the flavored tobacco ban. So let's expand it to include this registration list in the reverse, the UTL, the unflavored tobacco list. So now it's all in the reverse, that you have to prove that you're eligible for sale instead of assuming that you can be sold until you're banned. It's the reverse. And so they're trying to say, hey, we're going to place a restraining order. You guys haven't been willing to halt the processing of this or the putting in place of this new rule. We want a restraining order against this being put in place. So,
and if all that just ends up going through, you guys will be like Hawaii, right? Where you can't even order online. Because I know in Hawaii, like most places don't even ship to Hawaii.
That's the piece of this that's illegal, right? So that's the piece of this that is actually unconstitutional. You cannot regulate interstate commerce as a state. That is federal only. And so for a state to make a provision like that, that is purely illegal. But there's plenty of illegal and unconstitutional things that are done in California. And so the issue becomes, yeah, you're right. Like if you were to follow the law to the letter, this AB 3218 has a specific provision about online sales. And it says that regardless of the point of origin of the sale, whether you're in Ohio or Texas or whatever as a retailer, it says that you are required to follow the law in accordance with the address of the purchaser. So if my address is a California address, then you're requiring somebody in another state to follow California law. So it's not legal, it's not constitutional to do that, but they did write that language into the law. I think that is one thing that may be a saving grace in terms of if it goes to court, it'll make it easier to get this taken care of and removed. But like many other unconstitutional things, once they go into effect, it's much harder to remove them than to just stop them from going in the first place.
Yep.
Okay.
And
So then I'd be curious if, just real quick, I'd be curious if they are successful with shutting this down, I'd be curious to see what happens in like Hawaii with some of their stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because
California is a litmus test for other states.
Yeah.
The litmus test. Damn, I haven't heard that in a while, bro.
Speaking of litmus tests, what's everybody think of their cigars? It's been about 20 minutes.
I think Randall's happy now.
No, man, I'm out of bourbon. I could go get something else, but I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stick with the water at this point. So Frank, or whoever wants, let's start with somebody else.
Well,
whoever.
Should we go by size then? You want to start Robusto Toro and then get to the big boy?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, so I'm still getting that dark wood, and it's almost starting to char a little bit, which is actually a really good flavor from my palate. The pepper sting did drop down, but I'm getting a little bit of a leathery, and I still get that sweetness. I don't know if it's sugar cone now, or it's more just like a sugar, like a tobacco sweetness. I don't know how to describe that. But yeah, it's actually getting a little better the closer we are I am to the finish line. So I'm glad that it did pick up a little bit.
Nice.
All right. Matt?
I'm still getting a lot of the same stuff. Not much change kind of throughout, you know, kind of that just like Hugo had, kind of the mixed wood, a little bit of mystery sweetness going on, very mild spice, very mild, but there. And a little bit of the very mild florality. And I typically don't like floral, but it's very mild and subtle. And so it's kind of a nice mix to it. So far it's all right. Not bad.
Right on. DC, what do you got, bro?
It might accidentally fall out of my hand and hit the floor. It's been the same. I would probably say, yeah, there is probably like a wood flavor to it, but it's nothing impressive. It's not that great. It's not for me. I got one more. I might try it with coffee on the next time just to see if there's anything that happens.
Yeah.
Hey, don't give away your rating.
I'll let it age for a couple of days like Randall does, and then see how it goes.
A couple minutes, and then you know.
Don't fuck with me, DC. No.
All right, should I go?
Hugo,
Randall?
Hugo, what do you got?
For me, by the way, I'm kind of like in the last third already. But for me, it's kind of starting to shift. I'm enjoying more on the palate now, and it's more like it's still like herbal, but at the same time it's like floral. So herbal, floral, and no more of that clove spice on the palate anymore.
I wish
what
I
else?
was getting that.
Yeah, and the wood medley is kind of like in the background now. On the retro, that sweet note, I guess I could describe it like as a nutty note. So it's like kind of nutty, and that florality is also on the retro. Very minimal sting on the sinus. I'm very surprised that the cigar is not that aggressive on the sinus cavity, which is good. So on a scale of 10, I would say like 2 or 3 clicks out of 10. So yeah,
I would agree with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Approachable.
Yeah.
Steven, you want me to go or you want to go?
Dude, I'll go. So I think as I've gone further into this second third, it's a much more earthy, leathery blend here. I'm still getting some of that light black pepper, some of that woody profile, maybe like a cacao nib, like an unsweetened cocoa thing comes and goes. But earth and leather sit really heavily on my palate, and it's a little bit drying.
Okay. You're about where I was 10 minutes ago. I'm a
Yeah.
fast smoker though. I will say the final third for me is back to not really impressive. I mean, I'm getting the heat. You know how when you just get the heat of a cigar and it's kind of
Oh,
like,
dude, I
oh
hate
shit.
that. I don't
Yeah,
like
dude,
that,
that's what
bro.
I'm getting now. It's like
I hate it, bro.
because it's the Gigante and it has all that space for that oxygen to flow through. I'm getting the heat from it now. I'm getting a little bit of spice in the retro still, but there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just because it's heat on tobacco and going through my sinuses. I never did get any kind of chocolate sweetness. I never got any kind of real sweetness to the cigar. There was only 2 points in the cigar realistically that I enjoyed it, and that was final, 10% of the first third into like the first 15% of the second third, and then maybe about 20 minutes ago where Steven is, I enjoyed it. It was a little bit of flavor. Now I'm just feeling like I'm getting hot air, and there is sting in the sinus, which usually would excite me a little bit, but there's no real place for that to go. So it's just like, oh, you're just burning hot air now, and that's where I'm getting it. It's just kind of hot air, and so I did buy 2 because I bought 1 for this, and I intentionally didn't smoke this one before the review because I wanted to live review it. And now I'm thinking I may not even do on my channel a review of this cigar because it might just be a Migar at some point. If I liked it here, I'd be like, oh, this has got to go on my channel. It's like
I agree.
yeah, it's okay, but I could see if I needed something to smoke while I do something else, I'd be like, yeah, maybe I got to take this thing down behind me. Yeah, this whole thing down. Maybe I'll pull out the other. Yeah, I'll just burn it while I take it down. Whatever.
Well, I think the beauty of doing these reviews together on a live like this is we've, essentially done a review of every Vitola all together. So it's concise.
Oh yeah.
So with that, and based off of what we've heard from everybody's thirds, right, at this point, who do you think has the best version of the cigar? I think I've heard a lot of good stuff from the Robusto, actually. Personally, I've heard from Matt and from Frank. Even though there was some points they didn't like, there was some points of this Gigante I didn't like. But I feel like they got better notes than the rest of us.
I did not get sugar cone.
No,
nobody gave me any taste of any sugar cone.
I didn't get that either. But I was curious what everybody else thought of everybody else's cigar.
I will say, I'm now really impressed with the last half of the cigar was very muted, and I struggled to get any flavor notes out of it. Now, I'm taking my time because I burned through the first half because I was just really trying my hardest to find something. Now I'm taking my time, and because I'm enjoying it now, I really am but I think the cigar would I mean, we're not going to do my final review, but if I wish it would have started that way from start to finish, even if it would have been linear and just stayed the same way. But I wish it would have started that way at the beginning instead of me really having to struggle to find something.
All right.
And what to Josephus' comment, I kind of get that because if you ever really smell like a worn out baseball glove, it's got that leather, that the dirt type note, or the earthiness, and I see that's kind of where Steven's notes were kind of going toward.
Yep, right on.
I like that.
So, do you guys think we should rate it already, or?
I mean, yeah,
I'd say give it a minute.
Yeah,
I mean, maybe like another 2-3 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
because mine might be taking a turn.
Oh,
hey, there you go. The other fun thing about this, if we all show our cigars based off of up down is the same Vitola. Steven obviously smokes a little bit slower than I do because I think we lit it around the same time.
Yeah.
Frank and Matt, they smoke similar.
Same. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Ugo had already lit his, and then Sips, I don't know what he was doing the first like 20 minutes.
No, it was.
He was
I
having a
think
bad time.
BS is.
I think DC changed cigars without even telling us. He's like, which one looks almost similar?
Yeah. What
went and got a
can I
Byron.
pull out?
You got a Byron 21.
Hey, I can tell you this. This is for DC. That when me and him did the chat, I had that Gurkha, that Gurkha, whatever it was, with that light blue band. I like that
was
more
pretty
than
decent.
this.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was decent. I had the same one.
Mhm.
He sent me that one.
Yeah. I heard that was pretty good.
It wasn't
That one
bad.
had a
as
lot
a
more going
joke.
for it.
It did.
I
It
still
was
haven't
as a
tried
joke, and you guys ended up really liking it, which is awesome.
Yeah.
No, because I joke with you with Gurkha, whatever. But like, I'm open to anything, and I think I smoked that on the podcast one day, and I was like, damn, I did the Gurkha episode, and I was like, you know what, not bad, you know.
Well, but then again, that was also made by Oscar, so I don't know. Like, is it? You know, yes, it's a banded Gurkha, but it's made by Oscar. So I don't know. I have had really good luck with some of the Oscars.
Yeah.
But so I really need to smoke that cigar soon.
I agree with Stogie Peace comment. There's better sticks for under $10 for me personally, and I guess for him as well. I've had some pretty decent.
We talked about this, Randall. Don't jump ahead, bro.
Yeah, Randall.
Dude, I can read even if you don't put it on the screen.
I know, but just chill.
Don't read it out loud.
I can say though.
Fucking Randall. Randall.
Dude, guys, we have a whole conversation on Discord. Hey, don't jump the chat.
Hey, it's a root beer. It's a root beer, man.
I was gonna ask that. Are you sure you're drinking water, bro? Or whatever.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
I learned my lesson. Last Sunday I drank way too much, and that episode will not be seen by anybody.
Dude, you need to release that motherfucking episode, dude.
Wait,
Those
what
are the
happened?
best ones, dude. You got drunk.
You recorded something when you were drunk?
I did a collaboration with a bourbon channel. This dude drank me under the table, and we did 2 episodes back to back. And I'm not trying to promote my channel. I'm not, because I'm not sure that will ever go out. We were testing out that YouTube collab thing. We did 1 episode. Fine. Then for my channel, we did the 2nd episode. We've already drank a bunch of bourbon, and I'm like Frank. I'm more of a beer drinker, even though the last 4 months or so I've been a lot more in the bourbons and spirits and stuff.
Yeah.
I did not realize. And then we get down to like half the cigar, and I go, all right, guys, we're done. I told him, I was like, we got to finish, dude. I can't even see. I was like, dude, we got to finish. He goes, Jesus. I'm not even drunk. And I was like, dude, I have work tomorrow. It's like 6 p.m. I'm like, I cannot, dude. I'm done. So don't go to my channel. It's not going to be there anyway.
Well, because when you do bourbons and stuff, you're supposed to sip. Now, if you're a quick drinker, like with beer, like I drink fast.
Yeah, you can, bro.
But
same.
I've learned with like that cigar blend that I got the first couple times. I was like, man, I was chugging it down, dude. Like I instantly got a headache, and I was like, oh shit. And then
you can't do that, bro.
The next day, I'm like, you know what? This little tiny sips, kind of just to coat the mouth, and it's better, bro. But I know you, and you're like me, and I drink fast. You got to really train yourself to slow down with bourbons and stuff like that.
And I told the dude, I was like, dude, I'm OCD with, if I have a cup, it could be water, it could be Diet Coke, it could be beer, it could be spirits. My OCD is, this isn't done yet. And I mean, you guys have seen it in the podcast. By the end of the podcast, I'm like, I love you guys.
Randall, we see it.
Yeah. Oh, we see it. Yeah. So
Randall Rumble. Randall Rumble.
Rum Springer.
Yeah.
Do y'all get that joke? Do y'all get that joke? It's yeah.
I'm gonna throw the link to the poll.
You don't want to do Whittleback's question?
You want to answer that first and then do the? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, Whittleback. Yeah, that's a good question.
knock yourself out.
Yeah, dude, I could jump in on that. There's two on my mind. So there's the Fuente Sangre de Toro. So that release is a little exciting. And the other one that I've been thinking about lately, and I don't know exactly when it's going to be released, if it's going to be more 2026, but it was already announced, is the Romeo Julieta Amantes. So that's was, I think, released at Festival del Habano. So the
Damn, nice.
Habanos Fest in February.
And when is that coming out?
I mean, it was already announced, like those people who went to the event already got some, but with Cuba, like it could be in a year or 3. So.
Oh, okay. But that's not so it won't be like this fall then.
I mean, it's already announced, like people have it. So I don't know when it's actually going to hit shelves.
Mm.
Yeah, so AZ answered that. Amantes are available in some stores.
God damn it. Now
You
we
two
have
jumping ahead, bro. We just talked about the Steven.
Yeah, but we're not going to revisit it. Nobody's going to go back to that. It's a conversation.
Exactly.
Don't
Thank
give me no
you.
shit, fucker.
Go ahead, Chris.
Stop
I
giving
love it, dude.
Gigantes.
I love that shit. I love it.
See, there's more of us to love, Steven. That's why.
Hey, this guy is what is it? Jimbo
Jim-
Dog likes
Jimbo
Gurkhas,
Dog.
bro. Hey, you got a BFF? DC?
DC's our panel Gurkha lover. For me, is the Placencia Shorties, are they coming out this year, or is that like way too late?
Yeah, dude, those are October release.
So
I
bad.
just posted that.
Dude, a 460 I'm super into for some reason. I just really love that.
Placencia
That's the only release I knew about, and you stole my thunder right now, dude. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now you have to go with the punch. What's punch release?
Some fucking double donger hot dog.
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, exactly. A double cut, some double cut bullshit that no one wants.
Smoking
I have
from
two
both
up for
ends.
some reason.
For me,
Right
I'm gonna jump in real quick. It's gonna be for sure the Sangre de Toro, the little shorties from Placencia, and I've been a big fan of like the HBC Black Fridays and the 500s, and I don't know if I saw it to the 500
like
or the Black Friday that's gonna get the 10th anniversary. So I'm looking forward to that one.
The HVCs are pretty decent for pretty affordable cigars.
Did you guys jump on the Mummy? That was a new release right for fall.
I did not.
Which
know.
ones?
Mummy?
Which ones?
The Mummy Redux
From Tatuaje?
the Redux.
Dude, the Redux that I just jumped into, and the review's not out yet, but the Espinosa 601 La Bamba Redux or Re-Up. Oh man, if you like powerful cigars, oh my god, that's my new favorite. Like kill you cigar,
Kill you cigar,
dude. It's so good. You can watch it
guy.
on my channel, Sips and Sticks. No?
but put the link up again, because I didn't get it. There you go.
No, dude, it's great.
So if you guys smoke the Rubicon, or if you're smoking with us, or if you already smoked it, if you want to click the link on the chat here, you can go straight there. Or if you have a extra device, you can hit the QR code, takes you straight to the poll.
Done.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you guys off. But for me, Sangre de Toro for sure. Dude, that box of what was it, Partagas, the one I did on my Friday live last week. I'm hoping that thing is at the Guadalajara duty free when I come back in December. That would be sick, bro.
The what? The Series D or what?
I forgot the name of it, but it's a Partagas. It's a special. It's a duty free only.
Oh dang!
Oh
wow.
Was it the? Oh gosh, I don't remember.
Yeah, I forget the name. I can't remember right now, but yeah, that'll be sick.
Nice.
Anybody gonna get that AJ Tommy Bahama release?
Oh,
yeah. I'm looking for that.
Do you have to wear like an island shirt when you smoke it?
You have to wear a straw hat too, And I open Allen shirt down to the second or third button.
Down all the way.
P2 or P1. Okay.
Look
Yeah,
at
I
DC
forget.
saying he wants a box.
DC, that's you? You want a box?
That's,
Oh, no, sir.
So I'm assuming that one of the fours at the bottom that not for me is going to be a DC for sure.
I was the first one to put that on there.
I put it on there like third. I was the third one to put on there. It's not for me.
Didn't you buy a couple of them, DC?
I bought two. One
Okay,
I'm
same.
gonna age the second one and see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, honestly,
But
I think
there you go.
my
some age
expectations
you
are
can
not
do it.
high.
Every size.
No,
Yeah.
sir.
Dude,
Did you really?
And I did. No, I did the same with DC. I bought two because I was like, well, if I smoke one for the podcast and one for a review, but I just didn't like it. Like it was okay, but I wouldn't. I guess I'll go first. It was okay. I wouldn't buy it again.
So you just said grab one? Just you voted grab one?
No, I put not for me.
Oh, not for you. Okay. Not for you. Okay. DC,
It
what do
just
you
didn't have enough to interest me.
Okay.
I put down grab a few. I think because I really did enjoy the second half of it. Like I'm really am enjoying the last part of the cigar. I think grab a few just to have to kind of like have it to age. It might do good.
Right on.
No.
What about Matt?
I put grab one. For me in the final third, it took a dip on me. I didn't even, let me see. Well, I already tossed it in the water bin, but the final third, it lost that like mystery sweetness and the little wood medley we had going on, and it just kind of became like I just got a lot of dirty earth and like and
Who's
some
dirty earth?
not good.
Yeah, dude.
It's like
dirty.
contaminated, like not good. If it wouldn't have done that in the final third, if it would have stayed the way the first and second third were, I would have put by a few, especially for the price point. Yeah. But it also kind of sounds like we have a lot of inconsistency going on across everybody here.
Yeah. Well, we're smoking different sizes.
That's true, but still, I mean, because when they blend them, like I know there's cigars where it's specific different sizes can be intentionally blended to have different stuff, but I know a lot of cigars just from watching different brand owners and stuff, it's like they'll have their whatever size it is, right, a Toro, and then they kind of work off the blends from that. So I kind of expect at least some similarities, and it seems like we were kind of all over the board.
Yeah.
And so I just put grab one because I think for the price point it's worth a try. And if you get a good one, and if you get one that doesn't dip in the final third, I think it'll be enjoyable. Yep. So I won't get one again. But
yeah, I didn't hate it, but I just won't ever do it again.
Yeah.
DC, what did you vote?
Oh, I put not for me.
Not for you. Okay. And Frank?
I put grab a few.
Grab a few. Steven?
So I'm gonna try to give it some props. I have 2 discrete chunks of ash that came off. The burn has been good. Construction's good. If somebody likes earth, like that deep, like Matt was saying, dirty soil, and especially like leather, and especially you get into this final third, that leather plus black pepper. Some people really love that in the final third. If that's your cigar, hey, great budget option. So I'm going to give it props for the construction side of things. On the scale, the way that we have it, it is not for me. Right. Because I weigh significantly more on the flavor profile because I expect that the cigar I'm buying isn't a total fuck up. I'm expecting that it burns, right? And so that's bare minimum for me. But when you look at how cigars are ranked and rated in most places, that is the majority of the score. And so that's the hard part about like ranking it based on like my experience. My experience, I didn't enjoy it. It's not for me. But my 2 cents.
Awesome. And I rated this one by a few. I would say like a pair, maybe. So 2, 3 max. I'm digging the construction on it for being a General Cigars or Altadis, whatever. Cohiba.
General.
Okay, General. It was awesome construction in my perspective. The flavor profile. It started off with a kick on the palate, and then it backed off. And myself being like a more like of a medium bodied smoker, I can appreciate that. And then it just kind of like cruised, got that sweetness and varying herbal floral stuff. So yeah, for me I wasn't mad at it. I think if it sits for a while, might improve. Maybe smoke it as a second cigar. That would be an option for me. So yeah, if you at the price point, it's not gonna break the bank. Yeah.
Right.
So and
Or
it looks
not,
like
man.
I mean, at the price point, you can get something else better.
I agree with DC on that one. I think it's not a total loss, right? Like it's not
No.
like I didn't enjoy it at all. There were points it was fine, but for
It
me,
is indeed a cigar.
yeah, and for me, yeah, exactly. But for me also, it can't go back and forth. If it's gonna fall off, and then just stay off. Don't just be like, are you building again? Right? Like that's what
Okay.
I got. I got like it fell off for like 25 minutes and then random like, oh, I'm getting excited. It might build. And then 15, 20 minutes later, nah, I didn't build anything.
So
Personally.
what you're saying is it gave you blue balls?
It gave me blue balls, dude. It definitely gave me blue balls, dude.
And if I go into a shop and I've only got a $10 bill in my pocket and they have this or the Ocean Breeze by Lampert, I'm grabbing the Ocean Breeze.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Wow.
No, dude. That's really, yeah.
You know,
Oh, okay. Relax, Frank. Right.
Ocean Breeze was fucking phenomenal. I love the Ocean
Yeah.
Breeze.
and it's like $8
Dude.
to $10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude, if I had $10 to spend at Sir Louis Cigars, I'm getting a one of their taco cigars.
Oh, of course.
Taco cigars.
Oh, the street meats, not
The street meats, yeah, I call it the taco
Yeah.
cigars.
Their street meats are fucking fire, dude. Like I was hoping he would send a couple of those in there, but nah. But definitely
No, but they're what, like $8-9, and they're
Yeah, dude.
consistent. Like they're consistent though. Like you sent me some, and I was like, oh, that's a great cigar. Like for what it is,
Pretty good.
yeah, that's for me.
Definitely. On those, I get like a lot of that Dominican funk in there from the fillers.
yeah, dude.
It's really nice.
Yeah, for sure.
But get your hashtags in. We're gonna run the giveaway. Let's see what people are saying here. Cohiba should be sued for what? Cohiba should sue General Cigar Co. There is.
They have been for 30
There is, isn't there?
Yeah, they
30
tried already.
years of lawsuit, and Cohiba just lost their trademark. So they actually no longer have a trademark on this cigar under this name. So they were directed to take it off shelves, but of course it's an endless series of appeals. Once you file the appeal, which similar to the approach with the what we were talking about with the California AB 3218, you file some kind of motion in court, like it halts the placement of that ruling. So by appealing again, then they can still continue their sale. So they don't actually have a trademark for Cohiba in the US anymore.
And I didn't realize that this back.
Yep.
Oh,
I
wow.
was not kidding.
That's what I pulled up the Half Wheel article where it was showing where General appealed it, just like you're saying.
Mhm.
And I kind of breezed through it, and I was like, oh wow, this has been going on since 1997. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Matt said Titanic was in theaters.
Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing about it is if you're familiar with these bands and you travel much, you won't see this band. You will see something that looks like this, but it'll say Silencio.
Silencio.
So Silencio. So like Hugo, Realm was commenting on my post about this, and he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, you know them as Silencio, but here they call it this. And he was like, like
Interesting.
yeah. So curious if anybody has seen the Half Wheel article on the Rubicon Robusto. They reviewed it already.
Not yet, but let's do
Just
the
came up, I
giveaway,
didn't read it.
Yeah, dude.
and then we'll come back
We
to
can
it.
delve into that.
Yeah, I think everybody's entered the hashtag. So who's gonna check the on Instagram, because I don't have access to the account.
I'm on it.
Okay. All right, cool. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. Obviously, if it's one of us that
Yeah, we're gonna
freaking-
respin it. We're gonna respin it.
Yeah.
Ben
or-
said
I saw my
Ben
name.
said we could do it.
Ben said we should do it. DC
Wow.
said it's California. CA.
I love it.
That's funny, bro.
I hope it's Matt.
It's gonna be Matt, but he's gonna.
Watch it, Will.
Oh my God.
Ah,
You guys are
Rude.
killing
All
me.
right,
Hashtag
race ban. Dude, it's because of Ben, man. He said you guys should be in
yeah.
it.
If
We're not gonna
Ben
do
says
it, Ben.
if
We're
Ben
not
says
gonna
jump
do
off a bridge. Oh,
there we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Ben got good karma because we're
He
obviously
did.
we're not gonna take it, man.
Ben
Awesome.
knew one of
Congratulations,
us
man.
would get it
And
first.
Ben,
Right on,
he'd be
bro.
second.
Ben for sure followed through with all the. But so now he says he's gonna give it to Carpy. So are you still for that?
Oh.
Yeah, he did say to Carpy. Okay. Are you sure, Ben?
Ben, you gotta respond like you won. So
No,
let
no,
us
he did.
know.
He did. He put
He
to
responded.
Carpy.
He
Yeah,
responded. He was
he's
in there.
No,
He
he
wants
said that, but he's got to say it again.
Yeah,
Right
Okay,
there.
he said Scarpy.
I'm not kidding. I'm sure. Okay. So Carpy. Well, I think I have his info, so I'll send.
But
it to him.
did Ben comment, tag, and all that?
Ben
Okay,
followed
he,
through
no,
with
he
everything.
just responded.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I'm sure.
So just get
No,
with
I
Ben
know, but I was
after.
just-
See if he's good to send it to. You can send it straight to Carpy.
Yeah, I'll send it to Carpy. I'll reach out to Carpy and get his info.
That was fun, dude.
That
I
was
love
fun.
it.
Okay. So
Dude, how mad would y'all be if I was just like, no, bro, it's NC, it's North Carolina.
this guy.
Wow.
Steven, what were you gonna
Congratulations,
say
guys.
about the Rubicon?
So
The
haven't
Rubicon?
any of you seen the Half Wheel article?
Not
No.
yet, no.
Okay,
I
good.
just
Good.
did.
Saw
So
it, but I
don't,
didn't read it.
oh, okay. Don't read it and don't look at the score. Matt, did you already look at the score?
Let's move on.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
I just wanted to have you guys guess what they rated it, because they do a 100-point scale.
93.
Oh.
I wanted to see, where you thought Half
I-
Wheel
I-
put it, and it's relevant who reviewed it. So this article was Patrick. So if you read Half Wheel, Brooks kind of has his own style, and so each of them have their own style. So
I would say it broke the 90 percentile.
Yeah,
Like barely.
91.
I think
92.
93. 93.
No, 92.
okay. So the score, if you're ready, is an 86 on that
Oh.
Rubicon Robusto.
Oh,
We gave him too
okay.
much credit. We gave it too much credit.
Half Wheel usually gives pretty kind of, they're not the easiest with their scores.
I will
Yeah.
say the fact that they aren't is why when people and Texas can probably attribute to this, when smaller brands, lesser known brands get a Half Wheel review in the 90s, they tend to post it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
For sure.
You see that a lot
Wait,
because
say that again.
besides aficionado, Half Wheel is like a pretty big deal if you get a pretty decent score with them.
Yeah,
They
so-
tend
so
to be
what-
stricter.
Yeah. So what Randall was saying is, like, if you ever notice that, like, the smaller brands, like, who do we have on? The guy from
What?
A2.
League of Fat Bastards.
Yeah. Well, Casa Caraballo was one that we had on, and a couple of, like, two of his cigars. One got a 91, one got a 92. And dude, that is like what he puts on his webpage and everything. Dude. Like he, of course, because I mean that's a big deal, dude, for a up and coming brand to get a 92 on Half Wheel.
Yeah.
It's good. And
Yeah.
I honestly, some of them are good.
Well, and they try to be, they're strict for a reason, right? Like they're cigar smokers, and they're trying to appeal to us, not to the general who are just like half-assed looking at an article, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty big deal to get something in the 90s.
Yeah, I feel some.
I was gonna say, I think League of Fat Bastards, LOFB, They got like a 90, 89, not even in the 90s. I think they got an 89 on their Series O, and they were like posting it everywhere. And I was like, yeah, y'all should be proud of that. It's a pretty decent cigar. I really like that one.
Hey, Carpy, when you have a chance, send me a DM with your address, brother. That way I can send you the pack. Bed gave it to you, man. So that was a good deal. And they're good cigars, man. I think you're gonna enjoy the Pablo De Niro. I like that one.
You smoked it already?
Mm-hmm.
He smoked it before GTA 6 came out.
Dude, I got it because it had the same branding as Vice City.
Yeah, GTA.
I love Vice City. Anyways, that's a video game shit. Anyways.
Yeah.
Randall, have you smoked much from League of Fat Bastards?
I have. I smoked the only one I haven't tried is the one they made specifically for women, the Bastarda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I got in early with them when they first got their Instagram. I reached out to their Instagram and I was like, "Hey, this seems cool." And they sent me their Series L. It was good. It was okay. And then when they sent me their O, I was like, "You're really hitting your stride here. Keep this energy up." Obviously, what they're doing is LOFB, so their next series will be the F. I don't know what that's going to be yet. Maybe next year we'll all find out. But I know they did a collaboration with, I think, was it? They did one with women, which was the Bastarda. It was more of a flavored cigar. I did not try that one. They didn't send it to me either, but I just haven't found it anywhere in my local B&Ms, and I haven't been online to try it. But I will say their first offering, it was okay. It was like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a decent medium. Their O, I really liked. Have you tried any of their stuff?
No, I met Adam, the owner at PCA, and he's a really interesting dude. Like
Australian too.
Yeah, he's very passionate about like the mission to support men's mental health.
Yeah.
And so he's like a really interesting dude to talk to. And so I have the cigars, but just because of kind of the mission and the significance to it, I wanted to do something with them. I didn't just want to burn them on my own. So I still have them.
Nice. And Frank met Adam in a virtual lounge, which I was supposed to be at also. And I had to work late that night. And Frank was like, I happened to get paired up with the dude and we talked.
He is such a nice guy, for real.
I hear he's nice. Yeah. I've talked to him on like WhatsApp because I think there's like also a WhatsApp group for LOFB community. And I like their mission a lot.
Yeah.
We got to get him on here at some point.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
For sure. Has anybody tried the LFD Suave yet? I haven't, but I'm interested.
Which one?
The LFD Suave, the new one that came out.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since they had released a new cigar, right?
Yeah.
I can't even remember what previous to that was released. So pretty cool that LFD has a new cigar.
Well, I mean, they've got their 2025 special football.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't get that one. Excited for you, Carpy. Yeah, so you guys ready to wrap it up? What do you?
Yeah, we're ready.
Nice. Let's see. What do you guys got coming up on your channels? Steven, go ahead.
Dude, I have used up my banked videos. I gotta shoot something new this week, and I think it's gonna be the Bricktoberfest, JC Newman.
Oh, nice.
I think that's what I'm gonna record for next week. But I don't have anything set up yet. So
nice.
Man, you're gonna bust a Randall, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Post it on fucking Discord and then review like at fucking 356.
Review it as you're looking at the photo. You're like, Cigar Scope released a video. What is this? The same. Yeah. He's halfway through it. I'm just efficient. Frank, what do you got?
But I wish I had that ability just to be like, hey, I smoke it, reviewed it, released it. I have a like my bank of videos is freaking ridiculous. But I just finished the final touches. So this either probably tomorrow I should release the collection tour. Like I call it a humidor tour, but it's actually just a
Nice.
collection. So it's like the first video is gonna be like about 35 minutes. So it's gonna be a pretty big video. I'm only gonna do two videos. It's gonna be 135. The other one's gonna be about 36, something like that. But I don't have many cigars, but you take time. You talk about each one. Hey, this cigar was sent by so and so, and go through all. It takes time.
Yeah. Matt, what you got?
I got stuff Mondays and Fridays through the end of the year. So got some editing to do, but just a bunch of stuff. That's it.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, bro.
So for me, dude, I'm telling you that 601 La Bamba from Espinosa, it's so close to being released. I've been editing it down. That dude, it was 20 minutes long. I kept just repeating how good it was. I really enjoyed that re-up. So I've gotten it down a little bit, but I might just release it and just be like, yo, you guys want to do dishes while you listen to my review? It's a longer video because it's so good. So that might be reviewed. That might be released tomorrow. It might be released on Friday if I don't have time. So if it's released on Friday, I'm still going to smoke on Friday, probably my October cigar because I'll be out of country for the next 2 weeks. After next week, I'll be here for another week, but then I'm going to Ecuador on like the 23rd. But I'm going to release the 2024. What is it? God, what is it? What I gotta look at the cigar. The one that Black Market. What is that Black Market? Like Gooligan, Filthy Gooligan.
Oh,
okay. So back in March, I was in a lounge, a B&M. They were trying to get rid of their Filthy Gooligans. They had a sale. I've had one since March. It's been in my humidor, and I was like, in October, I will smoke this cigar. And so that's finally going to be reviewed, and that'll come out at some point.
But that's the Filthy Gooligan from last year. If it was in March, right?
Yeah,
or was
the 2024? It should be the 2024 because they wouldn't have released it that early. This was I happened to meet up with a friend in late March, and they were like, "Oh, we have a sale on these Filthy Gooligans," and I said, "Oh yeah, add that one to my cart." And then I intentionally placed it down. I was like, "I have no interest in smoking this until it's relevant again." So I've personally never even smoked a Filthy Gooligan. It was just one of those I just never happened to grab, and so. I'm thinking in a couple of days I'll grab that one. I got one. I'm in the bag anyway, right? Like I got one that's almost completely edited, so that'll come out later this week. I'll probably smoke that other one on Friday, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do on Sunday. Probably something else. I will go ahead and tell you guys, I've already reordered more of that 601 Bamba. That's how much I like that cigar. That re-up, dude. It's not going to be reviewed again. I've already reordered it because I was like, it's so good. And the original website the original website that I bought it from, which happened to be the same one we all bought like a future review from, a lot of us did, they were sold out. So I went to another website and I bought a couple more. It was that good. Oh man, it was so good. Right. So that's what I got going on.
Matt, your live reviews are the end of the month, right? Or first of the month?
Oh, going live with the chat. We'll do it sometime this month on a Friday.
I thought you had like a set weekend, wasn't it?
So the chat live, the pre-recorded, that'll be out. That's out first of the month every month. I think he's talking about when like Erica and I go live. We missed last month, but we're gonna do it this month. Probably, I don't know.
24th
this month.
Okay, cool. Know. Right on. DC, what do you got, bro?
So nothing in the works for my page, but I am going to help build out some stuff for our channel to get some things going for the for all the live reviews that we got coming along. I've already got all the cigars. Going to do some videos on that, and then especially for our 1 year anniversary next week. We got for those that are here, we'll put something out too. We got a pretty good giveaway for that as well. You guys are going to really like that giveaway. Those of you that are here, you're going to like it.
We should already share it, no? Can we share it already? Or
Well,
it's-
I would say
or-
let's
put
do
it
it
out
on
somewhere.
yeah, let's put it out somewhere because right now we of course people drop off and stuff. I'd rather have it
Yeah.
on a post. Well, probably we can post it like as soon as tomorrow. I mean, I can create the what do you call it? All the pictures and stuff
got
for it.
the
Shouldn't we-
thumbnails.
Shouldn't we
Thumbnail,
reward
yeah.
the people? Shouldn't we reward the people that stay till like we're done talking? But, like,
All of a
the
sudden,
3
there's another
people-
giveaway.
Yeah, the 3 people that
For
stay.
you 3 people that stayed, guess what?
Yeah,
you get a
there's another
cigar.
giveaway. Yeah.
Trying to give away
there
some
is one thing
6-1
I'm-
bomb out to it.
Right? Yeah. There is one thing I've been thinking about just because everyone's dropping their humidor tours. I've been wanting to do one now that I have a pretty good collection, but it was actually kind of a paying thanks to everyone that kind of helped me get started in the community. I have a specific box just from cigars that were gifted to me by a lot of you guys, a lot of our friends. Shout them out and show them what, like, their generosity, what came through, So
Okay,
I might do just like one humidor tour of that specifically.
cool. What about what you were working on today? Did you ever get to that, or did you end up falling asleep on the couch and you didn't do it?
Oh, we're gonna bring that up. Yeah. Yeah. So
No, the
that's actually a good point. We get a lot of videos of unboxings. I was gonna do a small little short of of a boxing of what goes into it and trying to figure out what to send out to some people because you guys have an incredible stock of cigars already, and it's so difficult to
That's hard.
pick stuff out for you guys. Yeah. So there's a lot of, I go and I start reaching out to folks and it's like, hey, so-and-so, like, what do you think he likes? What doesn't he like? If I'm going to get this person that, like, what should I get? Some things like that. I think it'd be a kind of a good thing of showing people, like, I mean, everyone knows, right? It's like you're trying to give them something, and sometimes people give away things they don't want anymore. So it'd be kind of fun to put that in there too. Yeah.
Nice, for sure, dude. For me, got the Friday morning live. I am not sure what I'm going to smoke. I was thinking of picking something from, again, one of the bombs that people send over. So I'll look through the stash and pick something and see what new cigar news there is and hang out with y'all on Friday morning. And then on Saturday morning, the AJ New World 10th anniversary is coming out. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Do we want to announce for the people that are still logged on or the rewatch what the next group review is?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
It's
we
going
can
to
do
be the Foundation Wiseman and Lancero. And I think we're going to be split on that one, right? Or are we going to do the Maduro or the Corojo?
Maduro. We're doing the Maduro.
Or we're doing the Maduro. Okay. So we're doing the
So
Maduro. So if you guys,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
if you guys-
I like how Steven had brought up Half Wheel, and it's like, hey, what do you guys think they rated it? So if Half Wheel rated it, I won't look at what it was.
I want to.
Nice.
try to
I
guess
didn't.
what they
I didn't
did.
even watch reviews about the with the Cohiba. Like, yeah, I know y'all posted like a Fred's, and I'm like, nope, can't watch it yet. I'm gonna give it my own opinion first. But,
Awesome.
Yeah. When I bought it, I was like, I'm not watching anything else about it because we decided to do this like about a month ago, and I bought it, and I was like, all right. I may have watched one review, and then we decided to do it, and I was like, all right, I'm not watching anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
didn't
that's
pull up the
scheduled-
half wheel until after we did our voting, and then I was like, oh, let me see.
Oh, damn.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I like it a lot. Yeah. So that'll be November 12th. So the
nice,
second.
nice, Todd.
Yeah, nice. So you can join us if you want on that.
Well, no,
that'll
but
be-
that's a tabernacle, not the wise man.
Oh, the tabby. Okay.
I've yet to have
Alright.
it in Lancero. I've had it on the other Vitolas. I've yet to have it in Lancero.
Pretty
Hopefully that's
punchy.
good.
All right. So anything else you guys want to share, and then we can call it a night.
That's it. Thank you guys
Awesome.
for hopping on with us and smoking and just chilling.
Oh,
Hey, you
actually, let me
finished it?
take off the banner. All right. So with that said, you guys have a good night. Thanks, Chad, for hanging, and congrats to Carpy.
Yeah.
Carpet.
And
Vince
join
Carpet.
us join us for the year next week, 52 weeks, 52nd episode. Join us for the year because this is really exciting for us.
Yeah.
Stay tuned
And
for
the
the
giveaway is real good.
for the giveaway on Instagram. Follow our Instagram.
Yeah, definitely follow our Instagram.
All right. Good night.
Night.